To my channel. My name is Patience. I am your psychic intuitive host of Nerd News on Spotify. We have a new episode about sex and energy. It was fascinating. At least to me it was. So I shared it with you, what I was told, what I learned. Let me take this out here. And it is there for your enjoyment to bring awareness to energy. That's what we do on Spirit News. We teach you about your non-physicalness. Here on this channel, we do psychic development reads. I am a psychic intuitive, and we are helping out the collective, giving them a higher perspective of linear views. Spirit News, thank you. Well, what are we going to do today? I think we should read a random Bible verse to start us off because it has been some heavy, heavy stuff. So, Spirit, if you will, thank you for being with us. I would like a message, please. The book of Joshua. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it is the book of Joshua. Let me roll the dice. Let me see. Okay, they want me to read the first 3 paragraphs, and that's it, okay? The book of Joshua presents a narrative of the way Israel took possession of the land of Canaan, making it the land of Israel. This process is swift and inexorable, and is followed by an orderly division and disposition of the land among the 12 tribes, with a concluding ceremony of covenant renewal. The theological message of the book is unmistakable. God has been faithful to the promise of the land. If Israel relies totally on the Lord for victory, if Israel is united as a people, if the law of Haram is kept and no one grows rich from victory in war, then and only then will Israel possess the land. The Israelites are led by Joshua, the successor of Moses, and the book is at pains to show not only how Joshua carries on the work of Moses, but how the conquest of Canaan is continuous with the exodus from Egypt. This is seen in repeated insistence that the Lord was with Moses, so he is with Joshua, and especially in the crossing of the Jordan River, which is patterned after the crossing of the Red Sea. Okay. God has been faithful to the promise of the land. If the law of Haram is kept and no one grows rich from victory in war. Yeah. So basically, all the people who've been causing wars and causing famine and pestilence and disease and poverty and lies, slander, all kinds of things, murder, it's like, seems we're upon some kind of reckoning or something. Let's see what the cards have to say to clarify, okay? We'll see. Thank you for that, Spirit. I am really new to reading the Bible. Sometimes I feel like I don't understand it. Like it takes me a minute because the way they speak in the Bible. Oh, there goes my throat chakra. No, I send it back. That's not me. Thank you. So I'm still learning the Bible. I'm learning the holy part of Spirit, which can be kind of confusing when I read it. So I'm not afraid to admit that. It's like, okay, it's okay to not understand something completely, but it doesn't mean I would shun it or not be open to another time where maybe something else may make more sense. You have to be flexible in that way. You can't just shut something down because you don't understand one part of it, because there's different levels of consciousness and awareness. Just because you can't conceive something doesn't mean you won't be able to conceive it later. Maybe you need an experience to help you conceive it. That's usually how it goes. You need the experience first. You need to know what you don't like in order to know what you like. You need the contrast to know the difference. So I'm learning that when I read the Bible. I can admit that sometimes I don't understand it. It takes me a minute. I have to read it a few times, and that's okay. But I think in this particular situation, I think I kind of get it. I get the gist of it, which is fine. You can get the gist of something. You don't have to understand every line and paragraph. It's like the feeling of it. The feeling of it is that God promises the promised land to those that follow the rules. Those that, I don't even want to call them rules, I want to call them morals. Those who understand right from wrong, and those who go through right and wrong can go do it as many times as they want, but ultimately you're going to have to come to a point where you change, where you admit what you've done is wrong, and it's time to pay the piper because you couldn't admit to yourself that you messed up. And now you're at a point where God's had enough. And yeah, that's basically it. So we're trying to help that part of the collective out and kind of help them back to, I don't know, just help them through it in any way we can, because accept all, reject none. That's why. Okay, so I have so many things to choose from. It's just so fun. Oh, I can't choose. Here, let me plug my phone in so it doesn't die. We'll do that. All right, let me roll the dice. We'll do an imagine if. We haven't done an imagine if in a while. Or what do you think, Spirit? They kind of want, okay, they want me to do these. All right, whatever you say. I'm down. It's kind of a funny story. It's kind of a fun story, cards. These have been fun. Okay. Spirit, thank you so much for being here with us. Please give us the messages you want us to know. You know what just popped into my head? You remember that show Archive 88 or something? It's on Netflix. It's like Archive something, a number, I think. And it's about that apartment building where all the neighbors are part of a cult, a secret cult that they do in the basement. They have meetings in the basement or something, or someone's basement. And that's kind of like what reminds me of this whole situation that's always in my energy. Because that's how energy works. I can't read it unless you're in it. I can't read an energy that doesn't want to be read or isn't open to being read. So any messages that I get is because somebody's watching or thinking of me or thinking of someone I know or watching right now. That's how energy works. So what's been coming out in my energy is this cult that's part of a neighborhood that involves like the schools and all kinds of things, judges, investigators, police officers, you name it, they got their hand in it. Spirit, tell us what you want us to know, please. Please tell us what you want us to know today at this moment. Who would die first in a horror film? I don't know. Who would die first in a horror film? Let's see. Who would die first in a horror film? Let's get an apple. Let's get an apple of knowledge. Who would die first in a horror film? Spirit, please. Tell me. I can't shuffle that many. Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball. So maybe like a housewife, like a gold digging housewife. Because let's face it, Lucille Ball was a gold digger. Let's face it. Huh, Ricky. You know, always making him feel bad. You know, gaslighting him. Whenever she messed up, whenever she messed up, she would be like, oh, huh, and cry, you know, come whining back to him, and he would reluctantly take her back all the time. Perhaps someone born in 89, because I have 1911 to 89, Lucille Ball lived. So maybe someone 11 years younger than someone, or something, or maybe someone's 19 and 11. And 89. Oh, you know what's interesting? Look, so it says 1911, and then Lucille has two L's that look like ones, and two else that look like ones. So yeah, someone 11 years old, someone 19 years old, and someone either born in 89 or 89 years old. And perhaps Lucy is significant. Maybe the person's name is Lucy, or maybe they're funny, maybe they want to be a comedian. I don't know, maybe they want to be an actor. But someone who's maybe 40 to 50, has red hair, is a house mother. Apparently she's going to die first. She's going to die first out of this cult. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're going to pass. Clean, washed, pure, tidy. Yeah, God's washing this person clean off the earth. Eesh, that's intense. Well, whatever she did in this cult, God says it's well deserved. I didn't say it. God said it. Chain letters. Send this game to 10 of your friends and good luck will follow. Honest. Yeah, this person lied. This person lied to a group of people that if they did something, like a chain letter, you know, a chain letter when you send it to one person, and that person sends it to someone, and that person sends it to someone, and it goes on and on. Well, this person did this, but with some kind of lie. Send this game to 10 of your friends, and good luck will follow. So they said that if you do this, you'll get money. We're going to get money. I need you to do this. But really, it was a lie. They did it, they told a lie for some selfish reason. Can you elaborate on what the reason could have been? Absurd, ridiculous, senseless, foolish. There wasn't a real reason, whatever it was, to lie to all these people and trick them into doing your bidding. It was absurd. Spirit says it was absolutely absurd. It was a lost man's game. It was based out of something that wasn't real. The only emotion that's real, you guys, is love. It's the only real emotion. Everything is just a distortion of it. If you believe that every emotion you feel is absolute, then you become absurd. The Mad Hatter, the Red Queen. Paint the roses red! Paint the roses red! Everybody, paint the roses red! Oh my God! Travel town, China. I said travel town, Chinatown. International travel just around the corner. This person's trying to escape. They're trying to leave the country. Yep. They're trying to wash away everything they've done by just exiting as if it won't follow them everywhere they go, what they've done. We all know what you've done, Lucio. Lucy! Lucy, what you doing? King Henry. King Henry, King of England, and founder of the church. Okay. Church of England. 6 wives, no waiting. So some kind of polygamy deal, some kind of, I got 49, I got 1949, I got 1954, I got 1974, I got 1947, I got 1991, and I got 1951, and 1959. These could be people of this church or a cult. It's really a cult. It's not. There's no God up in here. There's no God at this church. This is absurd church. This is a clown town. I'm gonna leave it on the floor. This is a clown town, and someone's gonna pass with red hair. Mosquitoes, because they suck. They are energy harvesters. Faux show. Yep. Okie dokie. What else? What else, my God? My dad says it's cleanup time. Clean, washed, pure and tidy. Well, the human experience. Who is more likely to read a conspiracy theory than believe it? I don't know. Let's find out. Who is more likely to read a conspiracy theory and believe it? What publication, online or print, do you hope to be featured in someday? Everybody answers. Everybody wants to be featured on something. Everybody wanted to be featured on something. They wanted to be recognized for something. What did they want to be recognized for? A sack of puppies. A sack of puppies. They wanted to be known for a sack of puppies. A team of diplomats on the verge of world peace. And a crew of firefighters rescuing a kitten. So someone wanted to be a firefighter. Someone wanted to be a diplomat on the verge for world peace. Someone wanted to be some kind of animal, maybe like breeder or something. But this person is very likely to read a conspiracy theory and believe every one and not have discernment. It's left or right. It's never in the middle. And everybody answers a publication that they may make online or something. Something that I think this person might make some kind of something online, a publication or like a blog or something, maybe about conspiracy theories or something like that. It could consist of 3 different people that want to be a firefighter, a dog breeder, and a diplomat or world peace. Brought their daughter to take your kid to the trolley tracks day. Brought your daughter to the trolley tracks day. What did they do on trolley tracks day? What did they do with your daughter on trolley tracks day? A ruthless and deadly hitman. They took your daughter to see a deadly hitman? Oh my gosh. Who's possibly killed a doctor, a lawyer, I don't know, businessmen. Brought their daughter to take your kid to the trolley tracks to meet a ruthless and deadly hitman. What'd they get the hitman for? What'd they get the hitman for? Knows actual magic and only uses it for personal gain. I can't make it up, you guys. I can't make it up. This person uses magic on people to kill them, businessmen, to take their spot. He will kill you just to take your spot, to be better than you. Because he has some mental health problems, and he takes his daughter to do it. Takes his daughter to a hitman to kill people for him. And he knows actual magic and only uses it for personal gain. Wow. What else, Spirit? Has no friends. Yeah, because he kills them all. He kills his friends because he can't stand anyone being better than him. Has always secretly hated you. This person hates your guts. This person's jealous of you. This person thinks that you gotta go. This person thinks you got to go. Wow. Okay, what else? What does he want to do to the collective? Why don't you tell us what you'd like to do to the collective since you hate him so much? Oh, be your boss. This person wants to boss you around and tell you what to do and dictate your life and make you feel like you can't do anything without them. Interesting. Okay, what else? Tell us more, please. Is on their honeymoon. Is on their honeymoon right now? Well, sorry, honey. I hate to tell ya, but you're gonna probably die. This person's just marrying you for money or something because that's what this person does. They like are some kind of black widow or something, but a man is just an utter bastard, just a plain old fashioned dick, just a naturally born a-hole that's only out for self, that only loves. Oh, I don't say they love themselves because they absolutely do not. Because if you did, you wouldn't act this way. You wouldn't have these complexes that you have, these superiority complexes. You wouldn't be in this mind state. This is person's completely driven by their ego. It's all about being better than people. They are bully. Ooh. What do you think what do most people think is true about you but isn't? Okay, what do most people think is true about you but isn't? Let's see. What would you like? You want the apples? Okay, apples it is. Spirit, what do people think is true about this person but isn't? Thank you so much for being here with us. Please reinforce my golden armor. God gave me new armor. It was beautiful. I cried when I got it. The Godfather. Most people think this person's the Godfather. Well, surprise. This person couldn't be God or a father if it bit him in the ass and jumped inside their body. Okay? This person could be born in 1972. They could be acclaimed to be in the mafia. Made us an offer we couldn't refuse. And they made an offer to these people that they couldn't refuse, probably money related. Chickens. From incubator to rotisserie in 56 days. Run, chicken, run. They should have ran from this person. Whoever's born in 1972 who's trying to be the Godfather or trying to make people think they're some kind of boss of some kind is absolutely dangerous. I can't make it up. Risky, chancy, hazardous. People need to run from these people. If you have any association with, I don't know, these people, they got something wrong with them. They're dangerous. They're completely unhinged. I really feel like so much head fog. It's like they're not processing information. Something with their frontal lobes is like not firing. Like when I look at people's energy, most people have this like front like discharge of light, but theirs is like shadowy or like muddled. It's not firing. It's not bright. It's like it fires, but it fires like dark smokiness. Smoke. It looks like smoke right here. Whatever this, I don't know what it, maybe empathy. I feel like I want to say empathy, compassion. I don't know what this part of the brain controls, but whatever it is, they ain't got it. They don't got it. They don't got it. It's smoke that's not lit up. They don't like feel properly or something. They're not processing information properly like they're supposed to. Discovering America, Christopher, maybe someone named Christopher discovered that America was centuries before he arrived. Christopher Columbus discovered that America was discovered centuries before he arrived. Maybe someone's coming out of their fog. Maybe someone's discovering that they're not God, I want to say. That they're not the Godfather, or that someone's not the Godfather, or someone's not who they say they are, or something like that. That'd be fantastic. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Stop eating the food. Stop going around these people. There's something going on here that's wrong. Get out of there. Run. Chicken run. Loan sharks. As dangerous as Jaws, but without the charisma. These people owe loan sharks money. Is that the discovery that Christopher made? That this was started before he arrived to this cult or whatever? And it started because someone owes loan sharks money. Lobsters. Crustaceans closely related to freshwater crayfish. Market price. Because they were supposed to sell them something at market. They sold them something at market price. Or they were supposed, they got a loan from a loan shark because they were supposed to sell something at market price, but something dark, something like underhanded, some kind of lobster, but not a lobster. But something happened. Christopher Columbus discovered that it was discovered before he arrived. Huh. I got a couple cards on the floor. Oh, I have Cleopatra at the top of the deck. Queen of Egypt, noted for love affairs with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, which come back to bite her in the ASP. Christopher Columbus discovered that Cleopatra was discovered before he even arrived. Something with Christopher Columbus and Cleopatra. Some kind of affair. Some kind of affair. Maybe Christopher Columbus's wife had an affair with the loan shark or with the Godfather. I don't know, because the number 69 and 30. Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. I don't know what you're saying there. Something about an affair with someone named Christopher and I don't know, their wife maybe had an affair with someone before he arrived, or he just discovered it and it happened a long time ago before he arrived. Excuse me, spirit burps. Okay, well, what else? What was the best prank you've ever been a part of? What was the best prank you've ever been a part of? I'm going to use these ones or... Okay. The best prank you've ever been a part of. The best prank you've ever been a part of. So, this started as a prank? How could this possibly start as a prank? How could it possibly get to this level if it was just a prank? I don't know. I'd love to know. Spirit, please let me know. So, I got 2 cards came out. The first one is the Bath Song. The Bath Song. Enchantment Saga. As this saga enters, and after you draw a step, add a lore counter to sacrifice after 3. Something about a bath. Or it looks kind of like an altar. The way the brush is there. It looks kind of like cleaning something up. And I have clean and tidy over here. These people are trying to clean something up. They're trying to clean up something. Like, it could actually be literal. Some party prank that they have to clean up. Something with legend Gawir Gawa. Why weird? Okay, I can't say it. I'll let you read it. I don't know what this word is, but of the Wind Lord. Wind Lord. I got a 4, I got a sun, and I got a raindrop. I have an eagle with a broken spear and a orb about to hit its head. Flying vigilance. Other birds you control have vigilance. There came Gwaihir, the Wind Lord, greatest of the eagles of the north, mightiest of the descendants of old Thorondor. 444. 444, that's the 144. So this is a good card. Someone's coming to clean it up. God, that's who? 444, that's God. God's coming to clean it up. Oh, thank God. Thank you, God. Oh, wait, what's this? They're coming to clean up the copies, the copycats. This token can be used to present a token that's a copy of a permanent. I'm using my token. I use this token on a copycat. A copycat of a permanent. So someone's copying. Oh, remember I said that something about something they're doing online. Like they're building something, they're making something online, like some kind of blog or something about like conspiracy theories and stuff. And it could possibly be, if the collective does anything, creates anything, it could possibly be copying you. It says copy and posting it online on multiple socials, copying your originals. You're the permanent one and they're the copycat. That's what they're saying. Waiver. Astratorium waiver. They're gonna have to waiver over what they've stolen. And it's gonna be it's gonna be flying. The auditorium is not responsible for any loss of property, limbs, or lunch caused by participation in the following attractions: Teferi's Time Twister, Chandra's Incendiary Experience, the Silver Hive, Handshake with Phage, and Ashiok's Univitorium, Elon's Norse Prank, prank, Fixiations, prank asphyxiations. The Chaos Warp, a day in the life of Stuffy Doll Lasers. Stuffed Doll? The musical The Rod of Ruin? The Croxa Simulator? Or the Shark Typhoon? Asphyxiations. Oh, I don't want to say that. The Rod of Ruin. Life of Stuffy Doll. Their prank asphyxiations. It has to do with something sexual. Some kind of game they play, or make something sexual seem like a game, or make it seem something with asphyxiation, something with stuffing and asphyxiation and a rod of ruin. A Croxus simulator, simulator, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Some kind of games they play. They make up these games for some reason. Some kind of role playing they do. Something sexual. Maybe they like to be asphyxiated, the auto asphyxiation. Or they could like, we're all grown here. I'm just going to say, DEEP throat, like stuff in the throat, like asphyxiating throats, basically, with their rod of ruin. They're ruining people. They have weird fetishes that are unhealthy. They have many of them, many attractions that you would need to sign a waiver for to go on, because they end with asphyxiation. What was the most memorable birthday you've ever had? Apparently, someone had a birthday party and they could have possibly asphyxiated someone with their rod of ruin. Who did they asphyxiate with their rod of ruin? The player on each side must show their best model walk. You choose the winner. Another game? What is this? Duck, duck, dick? What are we? Go around penis head? Like, what is this? If you could make up a new euphemism for a vagina, what would it be? I don't know. Let's find out. What would it be? Something happened with an asphyxiation of someone in a sexual act that could have possibly ended someone's life. Ginkgo trees. An Asiatic tree, Ginkgo biloba, known for its fan-shaped leaves. We can't remember what it's good for. We can't remember what it's good for. Huh. If you could make up a euphemism for a vagina, what would it be? Can't remember what it's good for. So this person may have some kind of wound towards women, or towards women. Yeah, they may have some kind of misplaced anger towards women on a psychological level. You can make up a new euphemism for vagina, what would it be? I can't remember what it's good for. Yeah, they could possibly be gay, having sexual identity crisis, or having anger towards women and wanting to asphyxiate them maybe while they're, having sex with them, kind of thing, America's Central Plains state, they're not like folks around here in the Midwest. Yeah. They're not doing normal things. Tell me more about, is somebody hurt in this equation? Because I really feel like someone got hurt, and I want to help with that. Televangelists, not to be confused with Teletubbies. Yeah, this is part of this church. This church has got to go. I'm gonna do a couple more, because I don't know how much sick of this negativity. Let me wash my hands. Oh, that's funny. Wash my hands. I got bath song over here. Yeah, they're trying to clean something up. Something they did. I think they're trying to clean up that they use magic to kill people. They're literally like a magic hitman. They'll kill anyone that is doing better than them business-wise. They want to always be on top. And they could have possibly asphyxiated someone in a sexual act on a birthday. Is secretly a deadly serial killer. I cannot make it up, you guys. Someone in this cult kills people with magic, like it's eating breakfast in the morning, suffering from chronic depression. They're sick. These people are sick. They have let their shadow selves be unchecked. The evil genius who masterminded this whole scenario. A televangelist, a leader of a church. Someone who says they're a leader of a church. Steve. Maybe a guy named Steve. Hey guys. I don't know. Or maybe someone who, a corrupt cop about to frame you for murder. There's a cop who's going to try to place a murder on your head, collective. They're trying to place, I told you, someone got asphyxiated or in this dynamic, in some kind of sexual orgy or something, where it was like a lineup of weird fetishes you could do, and somebody died. And I think someone could have had their head bashed in with some kind of stick or something, because look, it's right there. Oh, it's crazy, man. These people they lost their minds. I don't know how to stop them. I mean, I guess you don't have to worry about it. God's got it under control. Is immortal and can only be killed by a runaway trolley. I just said I don't know how to stop them. So they're possibly going to get run over by a car or something real random's going to happen to stop these people. Or this says the first one to die is Lucille Ball. So someone, a woman possibly, or maybe a man. I mean, it says that they despise vagina. They don't know what it's good for. So maybe they want to be a woman, or maybe they want to be like, they have some distortion about women, and it started with a childhood wound, something their mother did to them. What did their mother do to them that made them this way? What can we point out the wound that they need to heal? Maybe can we do that? The player on each side must show everyone their flirty smile. You choose the winner. Because they were rejected by their mother. The mother may have chose other people over this person, and this person viewed it as rejection because their mother was having an inappropriate sexual relationship with them at a young age. I'd say about 14 maybe, 13, 14, where a young teenager could be in that infatuation stage. Thank you for watching. Have you ever had to hide a hickey? Yeah, from your mom. Because he's getting them from his mom. That's the wound. That's why he hates women. That's why he has a distortion against women. He likes to choke women with his rod of ruin because he imagines asphyxiating them. What story comes from your life? What story from your life comes to mind when you hear witch? Because his mom's a witch. His mom's been doing shady things on the children and the neighborhood and everything, and taught them how to be these magical hitmen that kill people who are doing better than them, and possibly steal their money and stuff and their positions, and their evil genius who masterminded this whole scenario because of something their mother did to them. That's why it's important to heal your wounds, guys, because this is what, if you let those parts of you go unchecked for so long, and you're also using magic, you're just going to make the wound bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it forces you to look at it. You haven't looked at it for so long, and you've been doing so many heinous acts against humanity and people, innocent people, that it's like building momentum. And these people aren't doing good. I want you to know that right now. What does your mating call sound like? Yeah, these people are primal. They're like animals. They're literally like unhinged animals that are just ruining people's lives because they have so many secrets. I have a murderer. I have probably someone who died SAing someone with their ruin rod in choking them. Can we know more about that? Is there something you want us to? There's a card sticking out here. I'm gonna grab it. Dresses up as Spider-Man to cheer up patients at a children's hospital. Well, that's not safe. You can't just let anyone dress up like Spider-Man clearly into a children's hospital. This person should not be around children at all. This person shouldn't even be in the world because they're literally just completely dangerous and absurd. They're running on devil time. They're not here anymore. They're not them. Look at this. Cruel. They're cruel. They're cruel. Mean, harsh, merciless. This is spirit talking, you guys. I'm not making it up. I'm just reading the cards. I'm just a messenger. And whoever's in this energy is this person. They're watching right now. Because I wouldn't be able to read it if they weren't. Didn't I say that this person probably likes to dress up as a spider or a woman? A woman? Possibly, maybe like a housewife? Legendary British king best known for Camelot and round tables. Oh, we got King Arthur up in the high heels. Who this? Who the King Arthur? Kilts. If Mel Gibson can wear one, so can you. We got some warrior energy coming up in here. Yes, finally. Tell me about it. Someone comical. Okay, someone funny, hilarious, amusing. Someone cute. Someone cute. Cute, pretty, perky, delightful. Someone cuddly. I love cuddling. Cuddling's great. With the right person. Cuddly, loving, tender, huggable. Oh, Jamaica. Someone who wants to take you to Jamaica. A real woman. You want to take a real woman to Jamaica? Bermuda, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Ooh, do, 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 do. It's hard to hear me. Oh man, maybe I should get my microphone. Well, I'm gonna transmute this and then I'm gonna go. I think I might go see a movie by myself because I love doing that. I love being in the movie theater with the popcorn and but I don't put butter on my popcorn. I just make it. I don't like too much butter. I just want it to be like still really crispy and not soggy. But I love the smell of popcorn in the movie theater. Sorry. Got distracted. Spirit, please tell me, just give us something that we could, how can these people start healing? Can we please heal this? Heal the world, make it a better place. How do you celebrate your birthday? Again, something that happened on someone's birthday. What do you hope is still true in 5 years? Well, that's a good one to think about what you have now to be grateful for that you would love to still have 5 years from now. That's an awesome one. I love that. I'll do mine. One thing that I love that I do or that I'm doing that I hope is still true in 5 years is doing these collective reads and helping people. I hope in 5 years that I'm still as passionate about helping people as I am now because I really do love it. And that's the trick to finding happiness. You have to follow what makes you feel good, makes you feel so good you would cry at the thought of it, and to go for it, to not be afraid. That's where you can find healing, in that place where you're doing something that's fun that you would do in 5 years from now. Reminder, you are never just one thing. You can choose, you can change. A spirit reminder, you don't have to be one thing. Be in films, please. Please be in films. Yes. What do you want more of? What do you want to feel more of? Yes, I love this one. You got to pay attention to what makes you feel good, not what makes you feel bad. Energy goes where your focus goes. If you focus on everything you don't have, everything you don't want, everything that isn't happening yet, then you're going to get that because that's what you're thinking about. So you have to train your brain to think about what you want, not what you don't want. You're always thinking about what you want, you're always thinking about what's coming next, and you're staying in motion, you're moving forward. You're never just one thing. You can choose and you can change. You can be anything you want to be and it can change. You could be one thing today and want to be one thing tomorrow, and you could be both of them at the same time. You could be multiple things at the same time. You could be a makeup artist, you could be an actor, you could be a model, you could be a psychic, you could be all those things at the same time. You don't have to pick one, you know? It's like that for everybody, multidimensional. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that this helped give you a higher perspective of linear views. Goodbye. See you later.